What's going on? It's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go ahead and do your little dance while they still playing your song. So now we got it. Some, I guess, exclusive. Other people have privy to this content, but we've been in. We've been involved because we don't want to go to jail, but we've been paying close attention to it. Some of the people who were unalived, we've gone to their funerals. We've spoken to their loved ones, uh, and so this video is in regards to the 12 individuals who have been charged with some of the murders from Washington State Prison back in, I think it was January. So we had what you're about to see. I'm gonna go over the actual case. I'm going to briefly touch on the individuals involved. I don't know them personally. The faces don't look familiar. I'm going to read just brief information about them. Nothing incriminating, nothing disrespectful, because we don't want no trouble. Your boy Scaris, don't want no trouble. But we are going to touch on what this could do to their existing sentence. So let's dive in without further ado. Let's do this right here.
12 prisoners at the Washington State Prison now face murder charges after a fight that killed 4 inmates back in January. A corrections officer also hurt, as well as more than a dozen other people. 23-year-old Amon Hatcher and 42-year-old Jimmy Treminell were 2 of the 4 inmates killed.
12 inmates have been charged after a deadly disturbance at Washington State Prison earlier this year. According to the Georgia Department of Corrections, the inmates face charges of felony murder, aggravated assault, gang participation, and unlawful acts of violence in a penal institution. 4 inmates died when fights broke out inside the prison on January 11th. A total of 14 people were hurt, including a correctional officer.
In like inhumane conditions, they put in some paperwork and tried to get some help, and later relieved, to say the least. But go check that interview out. Let's see.
Time now 7:05. New this morning, 3 inmates are dead and at least a dozen more in a hospital after major fights broke out at a Georgia prison. The Department of Corrections is investigating what law enforcement calls a possible riot at Washington State Prison in Georgia. Authorities say during Sunday's melee, 2 inmates died at the scene. A third died hours later at a hospital, and investigators...
Listen, when gangs are at war, the narrative stays simple. They did it to themselves. No one has to answer for overcrowding. No one has to explain why units are short-staffed. No one has to explain why rehabilitation budgets. Be quiet a little bit. All right, so now what we're going to do is, see if we can get that in there. So these are the individuals that have been charged with these the murders from January. So you have Brandon Drummond, who's already serving 25 years for aggravated assault. It's not a light sentence, bro. That's already time meant to reshape a life. But I don't know if they receive a life sentence for this unaliving, do they run it concurrent? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Eric Howard is serving 9 years for trafficking, narcotics. A decision tied to the streets, but now potentially tied to something much, much deeper. Bryce Sims serving 35 years for voluntary manslaughter, meaning a life was already lost before this moment. Christian Brown serving 30 years for aggravated assault out of Sumter County, another violent charge now connected to an even larger situation. Jabari Spalding serving 55 years for aggravated assault. 55 years, that's already a lifetime for most people. Damn. Paul White serving 40 years for robbery, a crime rooted in taking, now connected to something more permanent. Ja'Cory Streeter serving 10 years for theft, a lower level offense compared to others, but still inside the same environment. Mr. Bush serving 10 years for obstruction of law enforcement. Damn, bro, that just seemed like light work. No disregard to his issue or his movement, but they just seem like 10 years is not a long time. I know to some people 10 years sound like a long time, but in comparison to a life sentence, it could be very, It could be. Sorry. All right. So now, also, Kadeem Blemin, could be pronouncing it wrong. I just say KB, serving life in prison for armed robbery. I just said armed robbery. I thought armed robbery was a mandatory 10 years. Christopher Bonner, serving 20 years for armed robbery, another long-term sentence. Another individual now tied to this incident, Willie Beckman, III, serving 15 years for voluntary manslaughter. Once again, prior case involving loss of life. Mr. Evans, serving 20 years for aggravated assault. What you're looking at is not just a list of names, man. This is a pattern. Violence, long sentences, unresolved conflict, all placed inside one environment. Now, I know I'm supposed to get on here and talk badly about these individuals, because I have done interviews on how horrific the the murders are and the ongoing violence that's going on inside the Georgia Department of Correction. Here's the truth. If these individuals were given an opportunity to be a part of the solution and it was structured in the correct environment, they would be just that. I think that sometimes we are looking at the end of the equation. See, if effective security was provided at Washington State Prison, um, and the staff was capable of carrying out one of the basic duties, which is simply provide security, then I believe that this situation would not have occurred. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not taking anything away from anybody. But what I'm saying is that a situation like this does not um a situation like this does not occur and somebody not be held responsible. So now it's easy to point the finger at these guys. But just like those people who were unalive were victims, listen to me. I know y'all gonna put my head on the swivel and be like, oh, they bad guys and you on this list. I don't know what gangs or if these brothers in gang. I've never met any of these individuals before in my life. But what I'm saying is that I did time at Washington State Prison. I was released from Washington State Prison after I left Alto. After Alto got shut down because when Boatwright got killed, I went to Washington State Prison, bro. Let me tell you something. I learned a lot of stuff there. I'm gonna tell you at that particular time, the staff was on some more stuff. You can get an ass whipping. You can get an ass whipping. You can get an ass whipping. Um, you can get an ass whipping, and after you finish swelling up, they'll give you another one. But it kept people in line. All the stuff that I see going on, see, fuck shit begets fuck shit. And unfortunately, in this situation, man, it is simply like I say. I don't know what gangs or if these brothers are in the game, but what I'm saying is when I see all the wars that's taking place, it just looked like black people unaliving black people to me. I'm just being totally honest with you. If the system was ran the way that it's supposed to ran, these murders don't occur. These guys don't get charged. That's the butt naked truth. It's easy. You can, hey man, they bad people, they evil people, they scum of the earth. Man, listen to me. I done sat in that motherfucking cell. And what I'm trying to tell you is that right now, bro, I got 2 classes set up with the same count I got locked up in. I was given the opportunity to renew my mind. I was given the opportunity for the shifting of the paradigm to take place. If you don't secure the prison so people can fucking breathe and move about and learn something, then you're gonna have this horrificness, these unaliveness to continuously take place, man. And if you don't get it, then this ain't for you. But uh rest in peace to everybody that lost their life, man. And I send my condolences to their family. And I hope these brothers find peace, man. Now, I am going to dive off into some of the specifics um with some of this other stuff. So now we have an interview inside of Washington State Prison while these unalivements were taking place. It gets it is what it is. Let's dive off into it.
It was just they just part of them three.
So it's just like they in the hospital. I don't know what happened just then. Okay.
Whatever going on out there. And shit, she came the next day like shit, y'all ain't get no stove, no goddamn, no nothing, no packages, no nothing. We was like shit, what the hell we gotta do with it?
Dang. Now who is she? The warden?
Mm-hmm.
You still don't know the warden name.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to find it out yourself, cause she on that bullshit.
I'm saying, stupid ass.
Yeah,
So I'm
y'all gonna have to
saying,
find it.
she's saying that somebody sent footage of the new building that they build, and that's what she pissed off about?
Yeah, I guess so. And then all this extra shit going on, they just be making up all type of shit, man.
Yeah. So what's the temperature in there, bro?
I mean, shit, everything like calm right now, but they just waiting to get off so they can pop again.
So I'm saying it ain't no sign of peace.
I mean, it is, but shit, you remember I told you it's a little situation that going down that a nigga got to handle to get for that shit to happen, but certain folks ain't trying to have that shit die down, you feel me? Because everybody got down, you feel me? Some folks got down one of them ones for real, you feel me? So when that shit happen, they ain't letting that shit go.
Dang. I heard that I ain't want to bring that to the forefront, cause what I had heard, I got a bunch of people that's in Macon, and
Uh-huh.
the way that they talking, bro, they like, man, it's this what my people told me. He was like, bro, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Man, what? Shit. Shit. Y'all
Yeah.
think this something, man. That ain't shit. That's why I said that shit that y'all seen on the news, man, about them folk dying. Like, folk die down here all the time,
So
man.
you saying that the death rate has been ongoing, and now all of a sudden it's headline news.
Yeah, that what I'm trying to figure out. Why all of a sudden they headline?
You said what?
I said that what I'm trying to figure out. Why all of a sudden it's headline?
Yeah. So I'm saying I also heard, and I don't know if you can confirm this or not, that it's some people that might already be on their way out
As far as what?
as far
Oh
as
yeah. Hell yeah. As far as going to go talk to God, yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it like that, but yeah, that's another way. Uh, can you give me any details on that, or is that do we need to wait
Uh,
for it to
they was
come on the
just
news?
they was just out of the 13 that was already injured. It was just they just part of them three.
So it's just like they in the hospital. She on the shit jacket, bro. Stupid ass.
So
I
nah,
can't hear you, man.
I can't show you. Nah, I can't show my calling me, man. And she gonna got there. She gonna swear I'm doing something else if I don't pick up. I worry about her ass later.
All right, your sound just went lower here. Can y'all hear him? Hold on, let me see something. Bro, you in the bathroom? You using the bathroom?
I mean, no,
Man,
man,
you
I'm in
sitting
the
on the toilet,
shower,
man. Don't
man.
do that.
Man, do you see me, man? Stop with me, man. Stop with me, man.
I said, man, that man over here flushing the toilet, man. Bro, the last couple of people that passed away, one of these guys got shipped from Washington State Prison, and he was shipped to to a metro. Then you got one dude, he got unalive 4 days before he's supposed to come home. Then shouted from Macon, bro, he just had a birthday Thursday. Like none of that, no, don't nobody take none of that matters.
I guess not, shit, to certain people. But shit, like I be trying to tell folks in here, man, these folks don't give a fuck about y'all, man. Take y'all ass home, man. Stay out this shit, man. These folks.
All right, so phone is breaking up. Hey, what if you understood? What if some kind of way you start to understand? And I'm not talking about just you directly. I'm talking about in general. That when we stick each other up, that this really somebody else playing. Like, what if I could convince you that us beefing with each other is something that somebody else orchestrated? Would that matter?
But we are, but here, no, because they already know that. All right, so like, let's say, all right, I'm blood, you GD, man, you got there. All right. Me, show folks.
No, I can't.
So now I know him, I can go up.
So it just ain't gonna stop till everybody
So
die.
now,
Okay, so I don't get. I don't. Then, but
yeah, good. My influence so good. Like I can do that. Like I can be like, hey man, y'all cut that shit out, man, and that shit get cut out. Or
so
I'll
you
be like,
saying you
hey
can
man,
start
get
the
ready.
game war right now?
Hell no, I don't know these folks.
I tried. I gotta try it.
And then you gotta.
All right. So this situation this is a one of the Bloods that was at Washington State Prison. So now I did because I have no affiliation. I am neutral. I talk to all types of people. So one of the guys who was unalive, his name was Teddy. Now we actually have an interview with Teddy's younger brother, who is a rapper. But we went to the funeral. So let's go. Let's talk to it. See what his brother talking about first. That's Teddy's little brother.
All right, man. You know, we here. We live today down here in Macon, Georgia. Live. We got the next up and coming rapper here.
Yes,
Wanna
sir.
go ahead and introduce yourself?
It's Fetball, man. Fetball, man. Everybody know what's going on, man. FE3T ball on all platforms. Fetball.
So that's Fetball on all the platforms.
Yes, sir. Fetty Glock 4K on YouTube though. Fetty Glock 4K on YouTube.
Oh,
as in Fetty Walk, Fetty
too.
Glock though.
Okay, dope.
For sure.
So how long you been rapping, bro?
I've been rapping like it's 2026 now. I've been rapping like shit probably like 3 years now. 3 years strong.
You been rapping about 3 years?
Yeah, 2023.
Okay. So what made you get into rapping, bro? Why you decided to go ahead and do that?
Shit, my big brother, man. Forever Clips, man. Goddamn. Teddy the reason I'm rapping.
Now,
Teddy
this is
and
Teddy right here. Hold on.
An investigation is underway tonight as
and then I'll play this out, and then we're gonna go to the actual when me and Lemonhead drove down to the funeral.
3 inmates are dead and a correctional officer injured. That's after an altercation at the Washington State Prison Sunday night. The men and the prison are on the screen behind me right here. Ahmaud Hatcher, Jimmy Trammell, and Teddy Jackson died in what officials believe was a gang-related fight. Hatcher was serving 20 years related to an aggravated assault from here in Richmond County. Jimmy Trammell was serving 20 years for first-degree burglary out of Fulton County, and Teddy Jackson was serving 10 years for aggravated assault in Bibb County. Maggie Fitzgerald reports from the Washington State Prison tonight.
Inside Washington State Prison, a Sunday brawl left 3 inmates dead and families searching for answers. But an eyewitness telling us today it all happened inside the prison's visitation area, where she says a group of inmates burst through the door, bloodied and armed, leaving visitors scrambling.
It's really just now hitting me how dangerous it really was, how much worse it could have been.
Tonight, an eyewitness says it all happened in seconds. A routine Sunday visit with a loved one at Washington State Prison turning into a nightmare. The witness asked to remain anonymous for her safety, but she says something felt off when she saw guards bolt out of the visitation area Sunday afternoon, leaving one female officer inside.
Something going on. We heard very loud, almost yelling coming from the walkie-talkies. You could hear her say, "Don't open that door, you can't come in here."
Shouting from the guard, first directed at inmates deeper into the facility, then to visitors, telling them to get out. The witness says the group overpowered a guard, taking his keys to then break into the visiting room.
The prisoners that were trying to come through the door were right behind her, hot on her heels, because there's blood and weapons, and they just busted through a door. They're standing between us and our loved ones.
The riot-style attack left 3 men dead, including 23-year-old Ahmad Hatcher. Hatcher's family says they are demanding answers and accountability, claiming he had warned his mother about unsafe conditions inside the prison.
A piece of my heart just was torn out of my chest. He was scared of his life. They were.
Rest in peace to this brother, all 3 of those individuals, man. Damn this. Rest in peace, man. I'm gonna go now to the ride down to Teddy's funeral. Teddy is in that shit. They showing his face yet. All right. You know I'm moving at the time of this thing. Yeah. I'm gonna need for you to speak up too, cause your voice is a little low. Like I told you now. What is your take on gangs in Atlanta? And I'm talking old gangs, new gangs, future gangs, just the mentality and what you're accustomed to.
That's, man, really, I don't like how they moving right now. The only reason why I think I respect some people in gangs is the people I respect. I ain't accustomed to all that gun violence, man. We grew up fighting, and then when we didn't fight, we went and ate a free couple of some at grandma's house. Like, my wife, she's been affiliated in the gang. Or I got a friend who affiliated in the gang. And
that make you an honorary member, don't it?
Technically. But
that can't be it, bro. I say ain't no way possible that that's it for real, for real. Man, listen.
There's some kind of stuff, cause people been asking me what I'm doing my next.
So in this video, this is us driving down, but I'm also gonna give the when we coming back. Let me see. I want to get to the song.
Either way it go.
Gun them down.
Yeah.
Just like this. Humble.
Product of your environment, but 42 years old, 44.
4 days before you come home. They don't get ones no more.
Oh, no. So they were not understand. They were abusive back in the day. Because I'm living here and everybody know me. I could beat up your big homie and get away with it, you know what I'm saying? But get what? They got, I'm gonna say they just, how you can't keep making up rules every 10 years. There was one rule, that's what they doing. So, now they got a rule, oh, you don't fight us civilians. So they automatically,
that's a rule?
Yeah, that's a rule they got. They don't care what the rule, okay, ain't no more, I call you out. Civilians used to walk up to a gang member and say, hey man, I want to fight you, nigga, and you can't duck no fade.
Yeah.
Now, he walk up to you and say that. Better worry about all the other road runners.
Hey man, so that's not what I thought it was.
He just got transferred down up from Tailfell.
That's crazy. That's a little B right there. Go on here and have to be. The crazy part of, bro, I was just in Macon State Prison Friday.
I've been looking at this shit. I seen you and Omar. I got the team up with y'all. Them niggas ain't gonna get a different type of money.
Yeah.
Try to get in right there and try to get some of that money right
Yeah,
up.
it's a different kind of ball game, bro. But hey man, this thing it didn't spread to Willow. They say it's at Calhoun. It just spreading, bro. But
Let me see what's going on. I ain't even been shit.
I know it. Go on here and have you be the man and give me a call when you get a chance, bro.
Alright.
Alright. I think I might have had. All right, man. I just called two of them people, man, and they don't know nothing about none of this shit. All right, so let's see what. So as you'll see, like without saying too much, I have the capability of communicating with both sides. I think I got global on that bitch too. Let me see. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What's going on, bro? All right, I'm about to finish this up. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna give you a call, and then we're gonna crank this thing on up. No more. What going on, man? I'm sitting here. Man, I'm sitting here.
The crib and get situated.
They go global. That's Charlie Global.
They always put me in the room.
Prison.
Yeah.
It's Charlie Global right here.
Yo.
What going on with
you? Man, shit, in the process of relocating right quick.
Okay. You need me to hit you back.
What good? What going on?
Man, nothing, man. I just seen this thing just pop off with the GDs and the blood, man, and it's
again,
bro. It's going heavy, man. These folks then ran off in visitation at Washington, bro, 10 deep. I'm looking at helicopters in the air, 3 of them at Washington State, bro. They say right now it's 2 that then been hauled off. They got 10 injuries, and now they say that it's at Wheeler. It's at Wheeler State Prison. Wheeler's on lockdown. It's the Bloods and the GDs, bro. It's going down.
Damn.
It's going down.
I'm so glad I ain't did that bit, but.
Well, I already know, man. And you know the crazy part is, bro, we just walked into that's some of the footage right there. These niggas 30 deep running to the visitation. Say they apprehended the guard that was there. But Friday, bro, I had the opportunity to go inside Macon State Prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and 2 of the other homies, man, walked in and talked to all the lifers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hadn't calmed down, but then, you know, we walked in with the warden, so but we'll chop it up real, cause I be trying to figure out how you motivate somebody who got life or somebody who know they ain't finna get up out of there. But right now, I'm not live, but I'm trying to get some updated information, man. Have you ever been to Washington State Prison?
Yeah, I done been to Washington.
What was your experience at Washington State Prison, bro?
Man, my experience at Washington, I was in the 3. That's where they got that 3-man cell there.
Hey, I'm really kind of fight at this journalist thing, cause I have 2 Bloods and 2 GDs, not 2 GDs, 2 GDs that I'm interacting with that I can call. You see what I'm saying, and get some neutral information. I'm only saying that to say I don't want no trouble with nobody. I don't want one side to think I'm showing favoritism. I'm equally cool with everybody, and that's police and district attorneys, sheriffs and state troopers, judges, and everything. I don't want no trouble with nobody. I'm just communicating. That's it.
On the bottom range, man.
3-man cell.
Yeah, 3 men to 1 cell.
That sounds crazy, bro. When I was at Washington, that shit was so sweet. We was I was taking trade school. I took a computer class there. So you say they got 3-man cells at Washington?
Yeah, they got 3-man cell, bro. And I used to get into it, but they always put me in the room with some lame man, nigga. Then they put me in the room one time with 2 Air Nation motherfuckers.
Now that's crazy.
I had to punt one of them out.
Much respect to Georgia prisons exposed. Tiffany is we're gonna be at the that's a whole nother post, but go subscribe to that page. And it's crazy because I'm a member of different pages, and I have my own prison page. It's called Stay Out of Prison. But if I'm just being all the way honest, if you're looking for like the latest updates where it just and not playing, Georgia prisons exposed, bro. And I'm on the I literally have a group of my own. I've been invited to be a part of other groups, and I love all this stuff because it's all for the common goal, one common goal. But what I'm saying is, there's a large percentage of my content that comes from Georgia prisons exposed. Let's just let that be known. All right, man. So we're out, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, man. Rest in peace to everybody involved, man. Condolences to the family. I hope the system, they're gonna have a march on the 8th of January, where they're gonna be trying to get humans to treat humans like humans inside the Georgia Department of Corrections. It's gonna be at the state capitol. I think it's Saturday, the 8th, that morning. Go to Georgia Prison Exposed for that information. It'll be on there. All right, man. I'm out, man. I'm out.